This is the Detroit Red Wings' first ever visit to the brand spanking new Pepsi Center, and they figure to want to make it look mean. And they just might do that. Good play to hold the zone there by Duchesne. Sakic placed for the hit, and he was able to put down Thomas Holmstrom. Bodies flying early here in Denver. DeVries throws the hard check. Wings are set up pretty well here. Try the snuffer, and Patrick Roy the glove along the ice as players come together.
Check this out. Now, this is exactly what we expected to see, and it's not part of the rivalry. This is a product of two teams that have one thing in common over the last 15 games. And what is it? It's that they don't even come close to being teams that can think about winning the Stanley Cup the way they've been playing.
Face-off, circle to the left to Patrick Roy. Larry Murphy, off for Chelios, big rip on the one-timer. Shanahan will get it back to Chelios. He's checked immediately by Stefan Yelle. And now Shanahan rips one. Whoa, look behind him. Here's Larionov with time and space. Tight box for Colorado. Fedorov dumps it down low. Chelios is in front of the net battling. Puck is loose, scrambling, but Fedorov, quick shot, a save by Patrick Roy, and we get the quick whistle by Stephen Walcom.
Chris Chelios wants a penalty here. He thinks he was dissed. And I know he got clipped up high. He was dabbing at his nose after the play. But it's funny, Chris Chelios is not used to playing the front of the net offensively. Both of these teams are jacked and ready.
And the crowd is feeding off that as well. Probably works both ways. Here's Tanguay trying to cut him. Taken down. Penalty coming up. Dandino is in the box. 2 for hooking at 10:40. Power play, first of the night for Colorado. Wrapped around the board. Deadmarks will knock it down. He is hit by Chelios. In fact, he's hit a couple of times by Chelios. Sakic, quick shot towards the front of the net. Drury is on it now. He'll swing it away, and Hayduke looks to set it up. Top of the circle. Back for Sakic. One-time score! Tipped by Chris Drury. It's a power play goal, and Colorado draws first blood. 1-0 Avs.
Well, after Scotty Bowman's Detroit Red Wings looking like a team that was far superior to the Avs early in this hockey game, this is what power plays are for.
That's a welcome change for Colorado. Only the second time in the last 11 games that they have scored first in the hockey game. Now we've got gloves dropped at center ice. Martin Lapointe dropped his gloves and stick, looking to go with Jeff Odgers. They were separated before they could get together, and I think Lapointe got caught, and Odgers is going to stay.
That is why you never drop your gloves and your stick before the play starts. When the play went back in, who was right there? Nicky Nichols, follow your shot.
Podein, the check on Murphy. Oh, there's your head of the hockey game as Lapointe just flattened Odgers. And we talk about those two getting together again, and there it is, seconds after Lapointe exited the penalty box.
Statement made. Look at that. Let's go, boys. Rev it up. Pump up the jam. Statement made right there by Marty Lapointe. Oh! No one made that kind of dangerous. Odgers was even looking up in the air because the puck popped up in the air. Oh, see, Odgers giving him the 2, I think, like he thought Lapointe was going to get 2 minutes.
Both are still on the ice. Here's Murphy now at the point. Soft pass Fedorov, gets it back, give and go. For Chelios, towards the front, and Shanahan shot it wide.
This looks scary and dangerous. Watch. Bang! Came up and caught him in the nose and went right up and ripped his helmet half off. Larionov didn't do it on purpose, obviously. His face, he was actually looking down, fighting for the puck.
You know, some of the talk around escape this morning. Quick shot to the point. Osgood stop, rebound, score! It rolls in! It's Joe Sakic! And it's 2-0 Colorado!
That one bounced up and over Chris Osgood, kind of a broken play. But part of being hungry is driving the net and trying to get there ahead of the defender so that you can pop rebounds in.
Period number 1. Lidstrom, pass picked up. Here's Yelle, looking to break. Stefan Yelle from the angle, lets it go. Stopped by Osgood. Rebound loose. Stopped by Osgood again. Good scramble there. player and Chris Osgood's 2 best starts of the period. Here's Deadmarsh racing at center. It is a 3-on-2 at the blue line. Odgers to the front of the net. Here's Sakic. Hits the brakes. Looks for some help. Has it shot. Oh! Glove save! Chris Osgood and a dandy right there.
Oh.
Skoula.
Fantastic glove by Chris Osgood. Tell you what, though, the Red Wings still, I mean, they didn't show me much in allowing this 3-on-2 to happen.
Back for Deadmarsh now. It's a pass instead of a shot. Draper gets to it and dumps it out sloppy. Holmstrom can't get to it first.
Well, the Avs dodged the boat on that one. Osgood had been in deep, and he stayed in deep. That left 2 forwards back.
Backhand shot. Stopped by Osgood and nearly trickled across the line. Darren was involved. Wings coming back the other way. We go coast to coast. Kozlov's shot. Wow, flashed out the glove, and now Patrick skates it out ahead. Looking to break. 2-on-1. Wow might have an assist shot. One squeeze through. Net is knocked off, and we get the whistle. So a penalty coming up. Great action inside the Detroit end.
All right. Well, this is why you want to keep the puck away from Patrick Roy.
4-on-4 now for 1:10. A couple of teams with good wheels. Got some open ice.
Great wheels. And you've got the guys out there with them.
Fedorov giveaway. Shot score! It's Tanguay! And it's 3-0 Colorado!
No speed required on this one. Not a typical 4-on-4 goal. You don't expect to see it. You expect to see some skating room, some rush. Nothing here. And then Alex Tanguay finished it off. 3-0 Avs. Another mistake by the Red Wings that has cost them.
Here's Duchesne, tries to set up. Fedorov back in, score! And right back, Sergei Fedorov keeps Detroit in the hockey game.
Well, I don't know what Patrick was upset about, but he wants something checked. But Sergei Fedorov came right back. I mean, if you're going to keep this thing from slipping away on your Detroit Red Wing, you had to do something like quick. Halfway through the game, 3-0, and Sergei Fedorov comes right back and makes it 3-1. Still don't know what Patrick Roy was arguing about, but I don't think there's always a review whether we know about it or not. Steve Watkins, one of the good guys, because he'll stand there and at least have a conversation with the player instead of just turning his back and saying, hey, listen, that's old news, get away from me. So Steve Watkins wants to explain why he made the call.
Giveaway, Duchesne's shot just missed. Maybe trying to be a bit too fine on the far side. Take the shot, get it to Duchesne, another shot, score! It's tipped in front. It's Darren McCarty, I believe, and welcome back Darren to the Detroit lineup.
Yeah.
3-2 game.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Red Wings really have come alive since Fedorov scored.
This is Darren McCarty's return to the lineup after missing 39 games with a groin injury. It's been a tough season for him. First of a holdout, missing a couple games early on, his groin injury. Personal tragedy as well, as Reid comes in across the line now. Maltby, back the other way. For Fedorov, gives it back to Maltby, trying to beat Osgood. He's in. Shot nearly through Patrick Roy. Oh, I got just enough to keep it out, or we were tied at 3. Osgood taking his sweet time winding up. Pass is not a good one. Lapointe knocks the puck away and puts a man down as well. Lapointe's in a pretty strong game. Fedorov trying to slow an Avalanche player up at center. Shot in. Osgood. Break for Fedorov. Short-handed. Sergei Fedorov shot. Stopped by Roy. Circle that, baby. As we get also now players come together.
Who is that?
Osgood involved for Colorado.
Sandis Osgood just steamrolled. Was that Marty Lapointe that was in the middle of that? Is he still on the ice? I was watching Fedorov's breakaway. Boy, when Sandis Osgood goes after somebody like that, you know that this rivalry is absolutely still alive. Sergei Fedorov, I think, had the puck jump up on his stick a little bit. It was Lapointe. Lapointe was still there.
Cross for Duchesne. Shoots it in front, and he'll follow it up himself. Holmstrom, bit too hard, rolls up, wide, nearly in. Nearly in on Patrick Roy's back.
He hit that with his glove hand. I think he could tell that it was coming down, and he just moved his glove hand up the back of it.
Here's Maltby now. Shot, hit off the outside of the pipe. check thrown there by Gusarov. Oh, and Gusarov got up high on Maltby, and he got away with it. And now McCarty goes after Gusarov. See if we get the retaliation penalty as McCarty chops away now, and a whistle.
Yep. Can't take the law into your own hands, and that's what Darren McCarty just did. I know he's a great team guy, but he didn't like the hit that Gusarov laid on Maltby. Doesn't matter. Walker wasn't calling the Gusarov hit. He's going to call the McCarty retaliation. Tell me what I missed there. The arm went up, and Darren McCarty laid his hit on, and it had to be a penalty to Darren McCarty. As it turned out, it was backwards.
Gusarov got the call for the elbow.
No arm up after Gusarov's hit. It happened after the McCarty hit. The Steve Walken's arm went up. So if I sound like I have no idea what I'm talking about, you're right, folks.
Lariano takes the big hit there from Clement. Watt is chopped at. DeVries comes over. Punches are exchanged. DeVries and Lapointe. He'll go to the front of the net. Here's Murphy. This thing is heating up. Watt and Lapointe have words in front of the net. They're hacking away. Patrick just put some good lumber on Martin Lapointe. Here's Murphy's shot outside of the net. Fedorov for Lidstrom. Cross. Murphy's shot stopped by Watt. And again, another slash by Watt on the point. And they're having words as they skate away.
You bet they are. Patrick Watt was just hacking away at Martin Lapointe in front. Steve Walken now letting him play. Well, now is the time, though, that the Avs really like to have Forsberg and Adam Foote because they've got a one-goal lead in their own building here, and Forsberg can play as well defensively as offensively. I like Detroit's chances here at the season-ending numbers.
Off the draw, Larionov in to help to Murphy. Shot deflected. Shot hit the post. Watt stopped the first one. Didn't have to stop the second one because it drew iron.
The Bob Hartley before the game said, I'm going to use a mix master tonight. Through 2 periods, Colorado had used 18 different line combinations at even strength. Detroit, 14 different line combos. I'll tell you what it has been, Steve, a well-played hockey game. I mean, every time a team has a scoring opportunity that has come, oh, here we go, they're just going to have a standoff here to say, oh, Chris Yelle decides to go. It was going to be a 2-line pass if Brian Holmstrom played it.
Holmstrom's got the lead, though, so it makes sense for him to let it go.
Look.
Shot! That's a crossbar, I think.
Chelios played it, and it still didn't work the way he wanted it to.
Here's Reid, lets it go. Glove save by Osgood. Being chased, goes back to the point. Shot, stop. Tanguay on it. In front, shot, fanned on. Dave Reid looked like he had half the net to shoot at, and he partially fanned on it.
I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger right away. Maybe it wasn't right on the tape, but boy, did Alex Tanguay make a pass.
He's curious. Avs have already spent their timeout. And if it holds up and they win, that'll be a timeout well spent in the second period. About 8 minutes to play. Colorado in a 3-0 lead. Detroit countered with a couple of quickies. Here's Lariano. Verbeek. Shanahan behind it. Trying to get it through. It popped up in the air. Verbeek could not glove it down. Get it through. Here's a chance. Lidstrom in front. Score! Pat Verbeek ends his goal-scoring slump, and we're tied at 3.
Boy, did some veteran players team up for a pretty goal on this one. Again, the Avs looked like they were running a bit, hadn't settled down, and gave the Red Wings way too much time and way too much room. Lidstrom waited, then made a terrific move on Aaron Miller to get by his stick. And the little pit bull, Pat Verbeek, had pretty good position here.
At center, here's Duchesne. Gets it inside the zone and heads towards the front of the net. Trying to go back to Lariano. Glove saved by Waugh. He's slowed up momentarily. Lidstrom on it for Detroit. Off the skate of Fedorov. Not exactly tape-to-tape passing the last couple of minutes.
Hasn't been any room for it, Steve. I mean, both of these teams continue to play it so aggressively defensively. There's no room.
Shanahan, and the Wings have come all the way back down 3-0. It's 4-3 Detroit.
Talked about no time. That's what Brendan Shanahan gave the Colorado D on this play. No time to clear it after they knocked it down and on a broken play. He has made this a 4-3 game. 4 straight goals for the Red Wings. Patrick Waugh career against Detroit, his first 16 career games, 13-2-1. He has slipped considerably since then.
Murphy pushes it ahead with his glove. Lariano puts it right back in the pile. Avs are set up pretty well, and just by Odgers. And that might do it. With 15 seconds left, it will not be icing since it was a Colorado pass. Osgood slaps it around the boards. Maltby. At center. Long shot. Osgood stops that one, and that'll do it. Horn sounds. Brendan Shanahan gets the game-winning goal. You see the frustration from Patrick Roy as the Avs blow a 3-0 lead on home ice. Detroit, a 4-3 winner.